Yeah, what?
I didn't even hang up. I just said I'll be right back, so I just muted myself. So he's probably like gonna be waiting for me for like 10 minutes.
Good. He can wait.
Okay.
Um, let's see. How do you feel after Jiu Jitsu World League yesterday? How you feeling about your Jiu Jitsu?
I feel really good about it. I
Yeah.
feel like I've improved a lot over this past year.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
feels good to like being able to start winning and putting it together.
Mm. No, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a few years of losses. It
Yeah.
sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but you kept grinding through it, and I'm proud of you because you kept grinding through it and you didn't stop trying to improve.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that shows a lot about your heart and your character. That um, the goal that you're trying to achieve, nothing's going to stop you from getting to it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a character trait that you can't. It's very hard to develop that unless you're born with an element of that. And so, I was really proud of you this year, and yesterday that even the loss you had against what's his name?
Derek.
Yeah. Man, you made him work for that win.
Mm-hmm.
Um, your defending was really good. Um, and yeah, it was yeah, you frustrated him. It was funny
Mm-hmm.
to see, and he was exhausted afterwards. So,
Mm-hmm.
and you just popped right up, and you're like, oh, okay, on to the next one. And he's like, oh my God, that was so hard. Um, yeah, that was awesome. Okay, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What is what is something that I do that you don't like? It's not going to hurt my feelings. I'm not going to get upset.
Okay. Can't really think of anything. I mean, there's times where you do stuff that makes me mad in the moment, but then after, if
Like what?
you're, it's just like when you like yell at us, like get mad at us,
Mm-hmm.
but in the end, you're like training us to build up our character to be strong and not like and be a better person. So it just like makes me not feel good at first, but then after, it feels like you're just trying to help us get better and be a better person.
Now, is that what you actually feel, or is that the way you try to justify not being scared?
That's the way I feel.
Yeah, because I don't like. Because when I was doing the tests for this in the other room, and I asked Gemma's help. I asked her the same question, and she said the same thing. It's like I don't, when you yell. And the thing she said that made me sad is that I asked her, I was like, why do you think I yell? And her first response was because I don't listen. So the thing that made me sad is that she thinks the reason I yell is because of her, not because of me. The reason I yell is not because of you or your sister or your brother. It's because of me. I don't like yelling. I don't want to be that dad. And it's hard because, like I said the other night, like, dude, I don't know how to parent without yelling or aggression. So I need your help, and don't be a butthead, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Um, because I don't want to be the thing that gives you guys fear. I want to be the thing that gives you guys confidence to do things. Um, and I don't know, because I know that there's times when I yell that it could be justified. Like I get it, like, but a lot of times I feel like the reason I yell is because I'm frustrated or afraid, and I don't know what else to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So what would be something else that I can do that you think that would be just as effective? Should I wad the pillow down at the bottom of the pillowcase and start swinging it at you guys?
I don't know.
Maybe take a little bit more time to explain things?
Yeah, that would help.
Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of times I can see it that what I want from you, I want it now.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to wait or explain. I just want it done. The thing I've been working on in my own head is that when I get in modes of basically what it comes down to is fear.
Mm-hmm.
Fear for various reasons. Like most of the time, the reason I'm yelling is because I'm afraid of something, or there's some lingering fear in the back of my head from something else that is eating the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the when I'm in those modes of fear, I then see people and situations as either a tool to use to get to the destination or as a roadblock to the destination.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying this is fair. I'm just saying this is what I think goes on in my head is when you and your brother and your sister become roadblocks into me getting, for lack of better terms, like for me getting what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you become opposition to me, and then the only thing I know to do in that case is to yell to get you guys to comply with me getting to what I want. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Mm.
That's not fair. I don't think. What do you think?
Yeah,
Yeah, what?
I don't think that's fair.
Does that sound familiar? Do you feel that ever at all? That way of like you're trying to get something, get somewhere, accomplish something, do something, and you start kind of seeing everybody and everything as either a tool to get to that point or as a roadblock that's preventing you from getting to that point. Have you ever felt like that?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Maybe you wouldn't describe it like that, but that kind of rings familiar. So then what do you think I should do instead?
I think
But
you should like take your time and try to help us, like you like show us what we're doing wrong so that we understand that it's wrong
Mhm.
and why we're getting in trouble for it. Because when you yell at us, we don't really know why you're yelling at us. So we keep doing it because we don't know what we're doing wrong.
you know why? Because I don't think it's probably because the thing you're doing isn't actually wrong. It's just not what I want.
Mm.
So that would totally make sense as to why you're confused. Yeah. Yeah. So it's more like I said, it's more of a I'm frustrated at the thing I want not happening. And so I try to fear you guys into helping alleviate my fear.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks. That's not cool. I'm sorry I do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it seems like there's times when I do it more often than I don't, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. Is there any questions you want to ask me?
Not really. Can't really think of any.
You're like, no, Oliver's still on hold. I gotta go talk to my Chungus friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.